First, I'll start off with the parts of the neuron. Here I have the dendrites, then I have the cell body, the axon terminals, the Schwann cell, which is in the center of the myelin sheath, and then in between the myelin sheath we do have the node of Ranvier, which is just insulation or gaps in the insulation. The dendrites receive the information. The axon is a long fiber that conducts the impulses, and it goes in that direction. And then the cell body, which holds the nucleus, and it has its two extensions. And then inside the cell body, we do have the chromophilic substance, which is the transport system. And then I drew the synapse. So here we have the synapse here, which starts off with the node from the axon to the dendrites. When that occurs, there's an electrical travel that opens a channel, which is the calcium, which allows that to enter into the node. And then for the neurotransmitter, I did use the serotonin. You can see there the serotonin is inside the synapse. Then I have down below the dendrites, and then here I have the channels of the dendrites. So when the serotonin goes in, it allows the serotonin to go in or to bind with the channels of the dendrite, which then that allows the calcium to go in as well. When that occurs, when the sodium is able to enter, that has what we call the electrical signal. When that occurs, we do have the action potential, which then travels down the dendrite, which that ends up being the summation. And there's the part of the synapse. And then for my next drawing I drew here is the steps for the action potential traveling down the neuron. So here's my axon, and in here I drew the steps. So first we have the the summation there. When the summation occurs, that means electrical charge is happening, which then opens part of the node of the Ranvier, I don't know if I said that right, which allows the sodium to goes in through here and down below. As it goes in, that is called depolarized, which is electricity action potential. Then we have the potassium that diffuses outward, which is repolarizing the membrane. This all acts as a wave, meaning that as the sodium goes in and out, potassium goes out, it just continues the electricity. And that is my portion for these steps of potential traveling.